through. All the way to be broken. This morning I woke up at 4:44, thinking I don't wanna live like this no more. So much I'm up through my clothes.
So what's the name of this track?
It's called For the Love of Hip Hop. It's actually a collaboration I wrote for somebody, and I went to the studio and paid for the recording, paid for the mix, and sent it to them, and they never put it out.
Wow.
So I just put it out myself.
Why not?
Yeah.
High ass track.
Yep, and then I shot the video with my daughter. It was in a little dance studio, so people like that part the most, I think, because me and my daughter dancing together. It's, you know, not everybody, I don't think you see that every day.
Right, and it's totally relatable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I was just showing her some old school dance moves, like trying to pass the knowledge. And that's what the whole concept is for the love of hip hop. So
Right.
now I'm talking about my musical influences and some of my other entertainment influences as well.
So give me an example.
Well, actually in this verse I said, my infatuation with this hip hop nation came with Big Pimp and Spinning Cheese, and that was because that was the first time I heard a New York artist and a Southern artist together. It was Jay-Z, UGK.
Gotcha.
Because I grew up hearing like a whole bunch of Southern shit, like, you know, Master P, like was everybody in the neighborhood was bumping that.
Right.
When I was a kid though, you know, I ride around my parents, they listen to jazz and classical music and R&B and all that, but then I hang out with my friends out listening to rap, and their older cousins would be buying CDs. And so I was hearing like nothing but a bunch of Southern shit for the most part, unless it was on the radio. And then for some reason Big Pimpin' came out, I was like 12 or 13. It was because that was like 99.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
And I was like, damn, this is different.
Yeah, it was hot.
And it was a whole flip in the rap game because it was just East Coast, West Coast, Southern shit. And then you got this dude, Jay-Z, collaborating with Underground Kings. Like, it was like, I started really falling in love with it. And then I would stay up late listening to the radio. I had the DJs with Blend Records. And so, like I said Big Pimp and Spinning Cheese and the Slim Shady LP track 15, which is actually a song called I Just Don't Give a Fuck. That's an old Eminem record. And when I heard that, I, you know, 12 and 13, hearing somebody saying, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I don't give a fuck. And then Ludacris was one of my influences. Pimp C, Outkast is a big influence. I used to sit up and download their shit on like BearShare and LimeWire and all that crap. That Rosa Parks song hit me upside the head when it came out. I was like, what is this? Like, they got all this country shit going on in the background and harmonicas and then rapping. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Andre 3000 is my favorite rapper though. You know, Eminem's always been one of my favorites. Jay-Z. I mean, and then I got entertainment influence because I listen to all kind of shit. I listen to pop records. I used to be in love with Britney Spears.
So you eclectic.
Yeah.
Got you.
I used to listen to NSYNC when I was a kid. I didn't give a damn. Nobody.
I think everybody did.
Yeah.
NSYNC was the shit.
I listen to pop records and jazz and classical. And
So hey there, I'm Tabby Pickett, and this is the Arkansas Digital Cipher for the Arts. Today my guest
Stephen
is...
James. Yeah, I always have to try to get it right because people always spell it wrong. Like letter I, letter M, not I am. It's just I'm Stephen James. And it's PHAN. So I have to tell people that so much. I'm Stephen James. How do you spell it? Maybe VEN. That's my parents' fault though.
Got you. So what's new? What we working on?
Next project I'm dropping is called $20 in a Tall Can.
You gotta break that shit down for me. They want to hear it too, right?
All right, it's simple.
$20 in a tall can.
Well, my boy YK went out of town a couple years ago, and he's like, I need you to keep out in the studio. So he gave me the key, and I pretty much like camped at the studio the whole weekend. And I knew how to record myself. And I put out a little joke on Facebook. I was telling people on Facebook it was a joke. I was like, man, anybody want me on a song this weekend only? I do a verse for $20 in a tall can, and it was a joke. And I ended up making like $200. People was dropping off $20 in a tall can for a verse, and then like a lot of them songs never came out. Like some of them I'll write and they never get it recorded, or they're recorded never put out. But then some of them did, so. I was like, man, I'm gonna do a mixtape with all my favorite collabs that I've done over the past couple years. From like, man, almost the past 10 years damn near. Cause some of the songs, they never come out and they still hot. Well, no, maybe past 5 years, not 10.
Gotcha.
About 5, 6 years maybe. And some of them came out, some of them didn't, but I was like, I'm just gonna put together a playlist of all my favorite collaborations I've done with other artists before I put out my first solo project. 'Cause I haven't really put out a solo project yet.
Speaking of, you're talking about collabs and solo arts or solo projects. So you were in a group. Talk to me a little bit about that.
I started a group in 2005 called 4x4 Crew.
Okay.
And there was actually 3 groups in one. It was a dance group I was managing called Prophecy. And then me and my brother Burner, he had a group called Sabotage Squad, and I had a group called SJ&D. And so we was like, man, we're gonna put one big super group together, and it was like 12 of us. And it was called 4x4 Crew. And then slowly but surely, people started disappearing like the and it was like my boy D. Kelly, my boy The Struck, Coop DeVille, album called 4 Brothers. Because it was the final 4 pretty much.
Gotcha. And then there were 4.
And then there were 4. And we actually used the concept from the 4 Brothers movie, and we did a cover just like the movie cover. And we just did that. And they had one of our first big songs out of Arkansas called Tell Your Mama. Everybody was jamming that. We all said, okay, well, we put out a couple of albums, a couple mixtapes, and then we said we're all going to do different solo projects. So I produced a project for Truth. He was one of the people in the group that could rap his ass off, but then he also made beats. And so he had me be the executive producer of his album. We put that out back in like 2011. And then about 2 years later, I went ahead and dropped a solo. And it was called Have a Good One. And I called it Have a Good One because that's like a farewell.
Right.
And it's easy to remember. It's like people say, all right, then have a good one. All right, have a good one, have a good one.
A Beatles thing.
Yeah, people say it all the time. So I was like, I want something memorable.
Right.
No, what's the name of the project? Have a good one.
Right.
And so when I meet people, I'm like, hey, I'm Stephen James. And then you have a conversation. All right, have a good one.
Right.
So it's like putting it in their head without them knowing it.
Right. Subliminal.
Yeah, and then, because I was going to do an album, I still might do it. It's going to be called I Can't Complain. And it's all going to be broke down like that. Like, meet somebody. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm Stephen James. How you doing? I can't complain.
Got it.
All right, have a good one.
Subliminal.
You know, just fucking with them. I ain't really decided if I'm going to do the album like that, though, because I want to do an EP first. After I dropped the solo project, this mixtape with the collabs, rather.
Right.
Because like I said, that mixtape really, to me, wasn't even my first solo project in a way, because it was random.
Gotcha.
It wasn't really well thought out. But after I put out all these collabs and all these videos to that, I think I ought to have a good buzz and a good following where an album would make sense to put out. And I'm gonna put out an EP about 8-9 tracks just to test the waters and get the DJs familiar with me.
Right.
It's gonna be called Indubitably because that's my favorite word. So
wow, indubitably.
Indubitably. Yeah, that's my favorite word. And I was like, if I ever do a project, I want it to be called Indubitably. Because it'll say, I'm Stephen James, indubitably.
I love it.
Just playing with words. I like words. Words are my favorite thing.
So speaking about collabs, tell me about soundtracks that you done. Talk to me a little bit about that.
My main collabs lately, business-wise, have been with Grim Music. That's the label I'm with.
Okay.
I got down with them about 4 years. We've been working together. I've been working with Grim Music since 2007. Yeah, but I got down with the label like officially a couple years ago. And it was funny because I was like, man, what I got to do is be a part of the label. And Dave was like, what makes you think you're not on the label? I was like, okay, So we did a bunch of work together and got in some soundtracks. We was in Tyler Perry's Temptations of a Marriage Counselor. We were in Tyler Perry's Boo Medea Halloween 1 and 2.
Wow.
Nick Cannon's School Dance.
I love that
Single
movie.
Mom's Club, a couple other ones, but then I collabed I forgot about 50 songs in a row with other artists outside of the label and outside of my group, But a lot of the songs haven't really been pushed or put out, so I'm putting them out myself.
Got to. If you don't believe in you, who's gonna believe in you?
Yeah,
That's what's up. That's pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive. So what's in the forecast for now? I know you say you released a couple of videos this week. You wrote something today, you drop it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man, that's pretty rapid. Tell me a little bit about that.
The most recent thing I put out was this Glorious Challenge verse over this Big Crit beat. And he put out the contest last Monday and it was due by like Thursday. I thought it was due on Thursday, but they were picking the winners Thursday. So I was supposed to put it out Thursday, but then I was like, oh, the contest's over with. So I was like, well, I ain't gonna worry about it. And I did it anyway. I shot a video to it. I wrote it Tuesday, recorded it Wednesday, got it mixed Thursday, shot the video Thursday, and put it out yesterday, which was Saturday. And it's got like 2,000 plays on Facebook. You know, it's not bad.
Gotcha. Not bad. That's exceptional. That's great.
I think I say not bad because I compare, even though like I'm still considered a local artist or whatever, I compare my success to mainstream because at the end of the day with the internet, we're in competition with everybody. So people, you know, look at like, man, I got 2,000 plays on my song. That's good. You know, it is. But Jay-Z dropped something tomorrow, you're gonna get 2 million plays.
Right.
And no matter what level you're on, you're in competition with the dude at the top and the dude at the bottom. Because the dude at the bottom might leapfrog your ass if you're not careful.
This is real.
So that's a success I want to reach. I want to hit them $20 million numbers, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's attainable. It's possible. You just gotta look through the bullshit.
Right.
People they think it's just going. You gotta pray about it. I believe in prayer, but you can't just pray about it. You got to put the work in.
Absolutely. Faith without works is dead.
Yeah, I got this hat you can have too.
Come on now. I was like thinking to myself, what is he holding there?
Yeah, that's for Independent is Major.
Independent is Major.
Company I started.
Because it is.
Based off of Independent Music Night. We just had our 8-year anniversary. We're going for 9 years real soon.
Come on now, Marina.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Bam.
Look at that.
Yeah, see, I got my shirt on. I keep a shirt on deck too. I got the Independent is Major shirt. Like Superman, you know?
Yeah. Look at that.
Bam.
Look at that. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.
I'm gonna support that thing. Independent is Major because it is. Talk to me a little bit about that.
We just, like I said, we had our 8-year anniversary for Independent Music Night. I started that in 2010. And really, I woke up one day, I was like, man, I gotta pay these bills, man. I'm gonna throw a show. I called it Independent Music Night. And the first show only had 30 people. And that included the artists. Like, so we had like 10 performers, maybe 5 to 10 performers, and then a couple of people came out and it was all stale. The atmosphere was dry.
We as Arkansans, as Little Rockians, we do not support each other like we should.
They just had a negative attitude about it, like, because it was dead the first time, and then 100 shows later, you know, we done brought out 200-300 people. So it's always grown. And then we've had months where one month we have 150 people come out, next month it's only 50 people.
Right.
And then one month it's 20 people, another month it's 200 people. Like, it's just part of the game.
It fluctuates. Gotcha.
Yeah, we ain't just popping like that, but we ain't sitting still either.
Gotta keep it moving.
Yeah, so we're going on our 9-year anniversary next August. And we do it every month with the exception of like holidays or birthday. I don't feel like doing it. You know, like I skipped for my birthday one month. The club might not have a date that really works with my schedule, you know, so I'll pass it up, you know, whatever.
Right.
But I can't believe I've done it this long. I don't even think about it now. Like, I used to be all nervous going to the shows, like, oh, I need to have this, I need to have that. Now it's second nature. I just pop up, run the show, go home.
I heard that. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yep, down at the Rev Room. I went out there last night. They got me tore up on them damn Jaeger bombs. Shit.
We Red Bulling it today.
I know, right?
Yeah, we got Red Bull today.
I just got me a protein shake. I need to get me some real food in my system, though. Shit, I'm hungry.
I would have provided fruit.
I know you always accommodate. You're such a great host.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being a part of everything and taking out the time to meet with me today.
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah,
That's what we do, man. If you get too bougie for your own people, where you're from and stuff, then you really lose sight of who you are, and you're not gonna be successful on a bigger level.
I agree.
You know, people are like, oh man, I ain't got time for this shit. You gotta make time. You never know. You know what I mean? Like, where this interview could go.
I agree.
Or we might look back on this interview 10 years from now and it might have 20 million plays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
gotta
like,
start
remember
somewhere.
when we did that?
Yeah.
That's how it starts. It starts like in the living room.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Literally. That's how I started shit on my computer in my mama's house. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole desk in my room, a roll top desk, and that's where I ran my company. I was 17. And I started a TV show actually. I was in high school. I would go to school with my friends like, I saw you on TV last night. And I was like, yeah. You sure did.
I seen you post a photo when you was like 17 and you was froed out. 16, 17,
Yeah, I
something
did.
like
I
that.
showed. I was 16 or 17, and I used this picture for my first CD cover. And I didn't care what nobody thought. Yeah, you can show them that. That's it right there.
You are something else. Hold on.
I think I look about the same.
Let me see.
I just got shave. You know, if I shave, yeah, that's back when I had the braids.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Just a goofball. That's what I said.
Pretty cool. So, I want to always support the movement. Independent is major. How can I be a better support to you? How can we, as the city, as the state, be a better support to you?
I mean, one thing that helps out a lot, like if people can't make shows, like sometimes they'll just buy a ticket to support.
Right.
Or like we got merchandise, buy the merchandise. If you come to the show, that's the best thing. Because for the clubs, they want bodies in the building. Their revenue comes from drinks.
Right.
So even if you go in the building and buy a bottle of water, that helps. You know, because you're paid to get in. So the club gets a cut, I get a cut, DJ gets cuts, everybody gets paid. And then the bar, I mean, that's how the club survives.
Right.
So, you know, if you come to an event, cool, download shit, share it. Just, it's pretty simple. Just
Right.
share, download, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, if you see me doing something, just, if you like it, you know, if you ain't digging it, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But if it's something that you see and you go, okay, I like that, share it. You know what I'm saying? Send it to somebody.
Like and share that shit.
Yeah, all that. Like this
Subscribe. You know So, are there any hot tracks you want to like play for me? Because I really want to dig in and talk to you about your style of, what is it, videography?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you were calling it it's just directing. It's just directing.
I always try to do something different. Like if I see something I like that somebody else does, you know, it's not like copycat necessarily, but like if I see something in the industry that's mainstream or already big or blown up, I try to see if I can get that same look.
Quality.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. But every time I write a verse, I try to write it a little different from the last one, but still have a similar style to it. Whether it be like a piece of a punchline I might use again, or a cadence I might use again. And then videography, I just try all kind of stuff. Like every time I get on the computer, I try a different method of editing. Sometimes I use the same method depending on how fast I want to put something out. But I remember some of the first videos I did, I was like, why did I take that long to edit that? I could did all this intricate shit when I could have just did that. Like, for example, like instead of shooting the same shot 3 times and trying to pick the best little part and just write out each shot, shoot it once or twice, you know what I'm saying? And just put that on the timeline and be done with it.
Got that?
Yeah. But this is the one I just dropped. This is the one I just dropped here.
I've been fighting so long, so now I can't go wrong. Fuck if they don't like it, baby, cause they can't stop me from fucking up this mic, baby. Yeah. Quit, did it for the sip, I'ma go for the salt. It's a fucking Hail Mary, so I gotta go long. Only got one shot, but I brought a whole clip. Empty out a magazine on this rap game shit. IG close, only got about a minute. What the fuck I'ma say to make sure I go blimp? That's ball, levitating, that's me. It's vivid when I think about winning, that's how I'm living. We need help, we've been hurting, we've been building, we've been working. Fuck Bill Clinton, all the gang banging our shit. Don't treat us like we're unconscious.
I like the leaf on the leaf. I love it.
Flying saucer out of this world like Marvin the Martian. 20 seconds left, gotta go for the key. Independent is major. What's the record deal? I'm a glacier. Line them up, knock them down, y'all some bowling pins. All you thespians pretend I'm the J of the rock. I win. And hey, Crip, you owe me some new shoes. Yeah, cause the first time he came to the rap, he threw up on him, dude. Thanks. I got the tape. Yeah.
That actually happened.
Alright. Let's just pull it up on there.
Thanks.
Yeah, some weird stuff. Like my music files been getting deleted off my phone for some reason. It's like I don't know if they don't play for a certain amount of time, it deletes them or something. But it's retarded.
It happens. Technology is something else.
Yeah, I hate computers sometimes. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, YK did the beat.
Now, is YK like a local artist here?
YK is a legend. He been producing around here for a while, and he did this beat for me. He did the verse for me, and I wrote the hook in my verse.
Gotcha. YK.
Yeah. And then my homegirl, Oxy, did part of the hook with me.
Love her voice.
And she was like, I want to re-record it. I'm like, no, it's done now. I'm not recording nothing. I actually sent this out to a couple DJs.
Check it out. They call me Steve James. 90 on the freeway. Suicide doors make your mind do the delay. He paid and she paid. Cause we make bread all year non-stop on the weekday. But on the weekend, it's time to get it in. Crack a couple cans, got some swishers like some catfish. We don't know where we going, but we know what we doing.
Really? You just gonna stay on your phone?
Yeah.
Gas stop on Mars. Destination is the stars. NASA space station. This is no longer a car. This is what I wanna do. I just wanna fly away. By any means necessary. Cause everything we do is nevertheless legendary. And we've been on for a minute, so it's time to kick it. So if you're rolling, let me know and I'm gonna come to get ya. Cause we've been out in the streets for so long. We deserve a break, so I'm cruising. I'm cruising.
That shit hot.
I made this song 2 years ago too. I just never put it out. I don't like putting stuff out till the time is right.
Right. The beauty about good music, no matter how old it is, when you put it out, it's always new and fresh to the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got songs I've been doing 7, 8 years. Every time I go somewhere, like just hearing it for the first time, and it's old as hell to me, and they act like it's new.
Yeah,
you know?
but it is to them fresh ears.
That's what I'm. I need new ears. Yeah, cruising, Grand Prix all original, except for the dash all digital.
So what's next? I mean, you told me how I could support you. So you on all of the major platforms?
Well, I haven't started streaming yet. I'm not streaming anywhere. That's the only thing. I got a few songs probably on like iTunes and stuff, but I got maybe one. I ain't really put anything out, like I said, like as a artist. Like I just done mixtape shit and done shows.
Just independent is major.
Yeah, that's it. I haven't even really put anything out for sale.
Gotcha. So when we need to be looking out for you?
I'm gonna drop this $20 on a tall can mixtape probably like around Christmas.
Okay.
Cause it's done.
Holiday beats. You know what I mean?
I actually had a song called When I Think About Christmas. I'm gonna put at the end of it probably, just for the hell of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is Tabby Pickett with the Arkansas Digital Cipher for the Arts, Chapter 2, Take 3.
There you go.
Yeah. So this is SJ.
I'm Stephen James.
Yeah. Thank you so much for cutting us on and vibing to us. Until the next time, you guys vibe on. Bam.
It's a habit getting my phone too. It's funny you point to
I
that.
know it. Everybody. Like, I have to refrain myself from getting on mine.
Yeah.
I've been fighting so long, so now I can't go wrong. Fuck if they don't like it, baby, 'cause they can stop
It's just so raw. You know it?
Thank you. I just did it randomly.
I got a greater appreciation for it. Thank you so much for sharing.